Established in 1975, the University of Juba stands as a symbol of knowledge, hope and academic progress in South Sudan. Despite its troubled history of neglect, abandonment and back-and-forth relocation between Juba and Khartoum during the war, the university's current administration has embarked on rigorous constructions, renovations, extensions and extensive modification of its amenities to meet an acceptable standard for institution of higher learning. As a result, successful developmental projects have been erected in and around the university's main campus in an effort to make a conducive learning environment, which in turn would improve the general academic performance of students of the University of Juba. Such projects include construction of an iconic mega gate at the western front of the university in 2018, construction of a School of Land Management, Urban and Regional Planning and Architecture, major renovation of Samani Hall for both internal and external usage, improvement of physical landscape decoration, modification of internal roads and walkways, planting of flowers and beautification trees, and design and production of chairs and benches for student use in classes and around the university's nature trails. The latest project conducted by the university involves renovation of the administration block and extension of an additional floor on top to create more space and improve the working condition of the staff. The nearly 50 years old structure has a thickness of 50 centimeters stone wall which occupies a space of 28 by 40 meter squares with a symbolic palm tree planted in the middle of the building. The construction is conducted with an aim of maintaining the original status and glory of the old building, while introducing a modern touch to integrate the two time-different architectural designs. The renovation at the ground floor and the first floor of the administration block underwent a complete change of a staircase, construction of helical steps connecting the floors to the central courtyard of the building, extension of cantilever to 10 by 5 meter square, installation of an elevator to ease movement of people living with disabilities, the elderly and unwell users of the building, improvement of all offices, modification of ceiling, tiles, air conditioning, lighting system, doors and windows, reception and spacious waiting area, as well as laying of new furniture. Meanwhile, the extension floor constructed on the second floor of the administration block includes a 150-seat Senate Hall equipped with modern state-of-the-art technological amenities, 50-seat Dean's Meeting Boardroom Hall, a dining cafeteria for the university's staff and visitors, IT data center room, staff library, emergency fire exit and stairs, and extra washrooms for males and females. The building is an asset and a symbol of pride for the University of Juba, and its usage could be extended for external public institutions interested in conducting temporary formal activities within the facility.
For us at the University of Juba, we have been, since 2019, been trying to improve the physical environment, which is going to improve the learning environments. That is started with an iconic gate and Samani Hall. And then landscaping, which we try to do. Then this was followed since last year, January 2021, by trying to renovate the administration building. This building was completed and constructed in 1980s, just a few years after the beginning of teaching at the University of Juba. It was 2 floors, the basement and the ground floors and the first floor where this administration office, the office of Vice Chancellor and the Deputy Vice Chancellors and other officials are located. Now, from January 2021, we added an additional floor at the top.
5 years ago, this university was just like a secondary school. But with the coming of Professor John Cage, a lot of things have happened. And the students really feel that they are now university students. The people who come from outside, they believe that this is now an institution where somebody can come and learn. The environment has changed. You go to the library, you come to the administration, if you see, you look at the gate of the university, you will be really be happy to see that there is a lot of transformation of what is happening in this institution. Now, people are talking there's no money, but I don't think I believe that. Because with the little resources which we get from the students, we are able to change the face of this institution. We have improved some buildings, we have improved some labs, and look at Samani Hall, look at the computer science, and now the big task is the renovation of the administration block, which I think is going to remain in the history of the reign of John Uproot as one of the most important improvements which he has done. It's going to be a legacy, and it's not a legacy which is going to be forgotten. The whole country is talking about what is happening at the university.
I think since this university was established, classes started in 1977. Since then, with this building, I think was put up in 1988, the administration block, and no major renovation work has been done. It had 2 floors only, which is the first and the second floor where the VC is. So since we went to Khartoum and came back, the exile years, not much progress has been made. The student population has increased. The staff population has also increased. So it is important that we do some renovation here. And this renovation took on various forms, one of which was to extend 1 more floor.
If you start from this main building, what was the nature of building? It was built 46 years ago when the building was established. For example, that palm is now aged for 3 years. So the building was laid 28 meters by 40 meters. So that the built-up area is around 1,100 meters square, including the verandas outside. So what we take this one, a major renovation and extension work. Major renovation for ground floor and first floor, and extension is the second floor. So that for when we start about major renovation, we made complete change of the main staircase, and we are added 2 helical steps in the 2 wings of in the reception. This helical steps until second floor, and we put also in front of major steps elevator, by assuming and considering the disabled people, elders and other things. Because of our major Senate hall needs boardroom and cafeterias, IT rooms and staff library is now planned to put on second floor.
Currently, I think we have been undergoing some physical transformation in terms of engineering. We have been doing some, the inner roads, and then we worked on lecture halls, and then the lab. And then last year we started working on a demonstration building to add 1 more floor. That's the second floor. Second floor will accommodate senator hall, and then we have a boardroom, we have cafeteria, we have offices, and also we try to improve all the general building, and we install the lift also. So, and currently we are also working here in School of Computer Science trying to maintain all these array blocks so that it also looks like the main campus.
The other transformation made includes on that of Biology Lab, Engineering Lab, School of Medicine, School of Natural Science, new lecture hall, transformation of landscape and additional washrooms. While here, the old materials have been replaced with new ones, modern and standard building materials for the sustained durability and comfort. The classrooms have been extended, renovated and modified by replacing the floor tiles, roofing and ceilings, doors and windows, overlapping ceilings, lighting system and air conditioning, lobby and gates, as well as equipping the laboratories with testing kits and safety devices. The university also converted an abandoned store into a new 250-seat lecture hall equipped with large screens to monitor the writing board and comfortable chairs and tables produced locally.
What we are doing here is really to use spaces that already exist. We add parts and we improved, the general conditions. This is the philosophy that we are doing. All this cost has cost us around 1.3 to 1.4 million US dollars, and this has been paid from university-owned resources. And the way we get it is through our programs, including undergraduate programs as well as postgraduate programs. So now, what can we learn from this? It means institutions can, raise resources from their own efforts and invest them. One of the things that we are using here in terms of engineering is that we tend to recycle materials. We also tend to use local expertise as much as possible to achieve different jobs, and that has actually reduced the cost. So we are like 60% cheaper than the Juba market.
This average standard cost, the house or the building what you are making in meter square, it costs $550, $600 per meter square, and it increases according to its quality. The high quality you can go until 2,000. So this one is only building. All are made up of stones with the thickness of 50 centimeter thick of wall. Plus, for integrating this old construction within the extension. Plus, the main objective is to keep the former glory, the image, history, and view of the building to keep into consideration because it's heritage. Third thing, our main power is coordination of stakeholders here. That is the main secret. There is a coordination. Because of that coordination, we are now able to make effective cost management plus resource management.
This project is aimed at setting an example to the construction industry to benefit from the concept of use less to achieve more and quell the rising exaggerated cost of building in the country. It also serves to assist the university's students with first-hand experience by participating directly in the construction process. The low costs are also attributed to the relevance of using recycled materials, which helps in conserving, protecting, and beautifying the environment.
You find a place, leave it better than what you found it. We are attacking various parameters. One of it is to improve the current buildings. The other one is to introduce new programs that are relevant to our country, the one that we need in terms of the skills and the specializations, including things like disaster management, water studies, urban planning. Those are things. So we are really moving in different directions, and as you might expect, there's a lot to do. So even after I go, it will actually take several vice chancellors, tenures, to actually raise the university to the level that we would be proud of as a national institution for research and education and innovation.
Why this place is different is that we are setting our priorities right. What is the first thing to be done? Improve the infrastructure. make an environment where the students can learn. And that's what we are doing. The next thing will come. So you people have to set their priorities right. And this is the message which I can give to people of Southern Sudan.
I think what it really means in a nutshell is doable. You can do it if you can use your resources wisely and effectively and efficiently. You can do it. I mean, what we've also tried to prove is that you can do this at 40% less than what the cost is, the market cost. So this renovation and other things has cost less than, it's about 40% of what the market is. So the market is also exaggerated.
It has been a challenge, but also interesting to us because unlike other institutions, University of Juba have limited resources, and we are trying to use these limited resources to develop the spaces and also have impact on our physical transformation of the university. So it's all about thinking resourcefully and making use of the little you have. This institution might not have much as the other institution has, but we are trying to use the little we have to have an impact. So basically, it's just a leadership and trying to make use of the little you have to achieve more. So we are using the principle of use less to achieve more.
Each single development, each single area have all stakeholders' interventions. As I told you earlier, a coordination. These 24 members of the oversight committee are coming from different experts and different actors and stakeholders. So not only engineering school or architecture or others, all school members are involved. If there is a missing of one school or one expert, this kind of result may not be happened. So all stakeholders, all disciplines have equal share. So this need to be kept into consideration for general public.
The renovation of the old existing structure and the extension of an additional floor was estimated at $2.2 million. But the University of Juba managed to do the work with $885,000, saving a whopping $1.3 million, or a 60% of the initial market rate. Well, this proves that the University of Juba has carried out the work at a cost of $417 per square meter, as opposed to that of market rate, which is $900 per square meter. This implies that the construction industry needs to revise the currently exaggerated cost of building in South Sudan.
I can say that the university has made a development. It is university is pushing the limits up so that it can make the possibilities of developing the university in a good condition. So it is safety, so it can be safe for education and other practical games.
Concerning University of Juba, generally the standard has been raised to international standard. It's not like previous years when other VCs before John Fraud came, so it was a little bit low, and actually at each term, so the university standard had gone up higher a little bit.
Probably the image is so nice, so I believe in few years to come there will be a lot of changes and it will be favorable for everyone to be in, instead of us going abroad. So you should study from here and just love everything about it.
When you come around here, because some of us have been to some countries, so when you try to compare the university to other universities, it was really different, you see, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of everything. But as per now, when you try to look at the environment and try to look everything around, it is encouraging, you see. As a citizen, as a student who is at the university, it is encouraging to see the environment.